Principal verticality jumps where guys jump up in the air and build a wall because of the new rule change.
Sheppard tipped it away for the steal, and he'll pay it off.
Washington, you go back and back to say, all right, the three's not going for us. How else we got to get some offense?
Another steal for Sheppard. And the Aggies aren't shooting at a high clip, but they made up for it with 5 offensive rebounds. Look at Gianni. All 5 feet 8 inches of it.
No.
Edey did not have an issue winning the tip. Reigning National Player of the Year, Sheppard. Beautiful. Jackson Posey for 3. Kentucky is taking control of this game with a strong second half. The only is Sheppard.
Could be an impact player for the Aggies from deep.
Sheppard turns the corner, goes with the left.
Wagner finds Mitchell between the circles, had 5 assists on Monday night. Sheppard in the corner to Burks, back to Sheppard. Shot clock down to 10. Sheppard wants it out front. No. Offense now. Kentucky down 11. Here's Dillingham down the lane or just outside the lane. Sheppard, the floater, can't finish.
See if the guards can get something done against them.
And then, of course, in that graphic that you just saw on the screen, one of the things that's so hotly contested is Sheppard wants a 3, can't connect. And going back to that last play on the scoop shot is Sheppard near the free throw line. Can't get the life, but I'm sure he's been following the Cats' progress all night long, and we hope to see him back on the Big Blue Insider soon. As Reed
Sheppard on Mitchell. Here comes the double. Good pass out. And the good extra pass. Open is Sheppard.
Yeah, that can move his defender up the lane so he's got space where the ball can go over the defender's head and he can just hold him off.
Deep one. Kansas by 3. Not for long.
Does a good job of reaching over the top and keeping that ball alive. Good drive.
Reeves, they surround him off to Mitchell. Sheppard forces it up, comes up.
Passing lanes that aren't exactly always there when you go against a man-to-man, but you got to find him. And Kentucky's doing a good job finding him so far.
Wagner to Sheppard. Sheppard had a big game against Kansas. Came off the bench, 13 points. He wants it. Oh, yeah. Pointers missed by McGill, and Kentucky's on the run. Wagner from the corner, back to Mitchell. Sheppard again. Bottom. Sheppard got it. Mitchell back to Sheppard. Sheppard. Yep. Missing right now for Kentucky. Dillingham with the dish to Sheppard. Tried to get it back to Dillingham, and Stonehill's doing a great job getting hands on passes. Sheppard.
But Kentucky's got the ability to take you one-on-one if their offense falls apart.
Sheppard for 6. That one's no good from him.
Antonio's laughing at him, too.
Sheppard. Give.
A little trash after he knocks the 3 down.
These two teams have combined for 25, 26. Too strong. Burks with a rebound. Here's Sheppard weaving his way near the free throw line, and he pulls up. Sheppard with another steal. It's one-on-one. Yep.
On DeJuan Harris of Kansas going underneath the screen, as was the plan, and that guy knocked everything down. Sheppard.
A lot of teams were looking for.
6 on the shot clock for Sheppard. He sees it. On a blow by Sheppard. High off the window. Game. Back up top at Sheppard. Sheppard senses a mismatch. Pull-up jumper. Back iron.
And they got 2 good returns. Trevor Brazil and Devo Davis, which helps. He's got a bunch of...
Sheppard up top. Probing. Mid-range. Pull-up. Good. On a neutral floor. They had none of their big guys. Sheppard wide open.
Can lead all the deflections from Kentucky players.
Yeah, I've lost count.
They're ball hawks, man.
Sheppard.
Got O'Meara when he gets back in the ballgame. O'Meara's only 6'5".
Beat Sheppard lines it up and knocked away, controlled by the Cats.
Matthew Cleveland was right there, but Adu Thiero just took it away from him. Keyshawn George, you mentioned, he looks like Anthony Black out there. He was 5'11" when they started recruiting.
Dillingham to the corner.
A good help by Norchad O'Meara.
Sheppard in. He's got a 3 coming. Sheppard with the rebound.
Well, Jim Larrañaga doesn't want to take away the aggressiveness of Keyshawn George, but I'm not sure that was the shot.
Shot clock's at 10.
I think Sheppard knocked that away.
He has this one. In the lane, he'll lay it up and in.
One strong guy out there from Nicaragua, was a baseball player and a really good one.
Could really throw it. Here's Sheppard
Here, and that's about it. Good fake.
Back for Sheppard straight on.
It's a great game that he had against Kansas State. Had 28 points, went 7 of 12 from 3. Twos to beat you. And thus far, they haven't been able to do it.
Here's Sheppard again. Rare. Dillingham. Sheppard's open in the corner. Sheppard with the lane opening up. Nicely passed the ball, defended so well. He did everything.
Big Mom and Dad can exhale now.
Off the back iron, can't.
Collegiate start today for Kentucky. And he takes the first shot, a three. And Reeves hesitated. Sheppard trying to get to the rim.
He was closer to 6 feet. Now he's 6'8", grew 2 inches last year and put on muscle as well.
Rolls out. 15, the largest of the game for UNCW. And Bradshaw in there. Pull-up jumper. Dillingham leans in, got in a bad spot, somehow found Sheppard, who drains a three. Short. Sheppard, middle of the floor, elects to take it himself. Jenkins, tough 17-footer. And once again, Kentucky with an opportunity to grab a lead for the first time today. Sheppard.
Pass up ahead. What a block by Fierro.
Reeves going to push it again. He allows Fierro to get back in the play. Hit the deck after making the play defensively. A Sheppard shot from the free throw line. Jordan Burke's in the game. He's underneath the bucket. Is that shot? So White able to get it down to a three-point game, but Sheppard answers 17 points. So he passes Sheppard 16 for Kentucky now. Game high at the moment. Sheppard. And Reeves with 4 fouls is back on the floor. It's a Sheppard drive. Able to reverse.
Yeah, good no call that time. Kentucky's got numbers.
Sheppard back to 6. Sheppard, tough shot and one.
A veteran basketball team here.
Sheppard, quick shot.
Wildcat team to learn here at home.
They let Sheppard fly.
3 in the air. That one was partially blocked by Mitchell. Starts the run out. Lead feed ahead to Reeves. Dillingham, shot fake into the paint. Sheppard open for 3. A factor on the interior on both sides.
Well, he's got to be in this zone. He is isolated defensively to protect the middle.
Efficient shooting the ball as well. And today, what is he, 8 of 10?
Well, I'm talking to Steve Donahue. I said, Slackert hadn't found a shot he doesn't like. Yeah. And Coach Donahue said, I like him too with the percentages that he's shooting.
Ham trying to trap Brown. There's a turnover. Sheppard to the rim.
That three, no good. Up high to the rebound is Dillingham.
Boy, can he elevate?
He really can. Sheppard will try a triple.
At that time.
Hooks up for his first basket.
He's had a sensational year thus far.
Sheppard from 15, got it.
Small ball out there right now.
Sheppard at the point. He's got a little avenue. Nice. And again, Sheppard with a steal.
He's got help coming. He knows it.
He's going to take the shot, and he got it. Right back over to Wagner. Back out to Sheppard. He backpedals with 10 on the shot clock. He's going to let it fly. Deep ball.
And a little action to get people busy defensively and open up shots like that.
Sheppard coming. Tipped by guess who?
Let's find out.
Sheppard.
Standing on the spot.
Wagner up, the kick out. Sheppard on the drive, way up, got him to within 2. They're going to need another one of those here in the second half at some point. Sheppard from the elbow, a little short.
Nice
pass picked off by Sheppard. Sheppard coast to coast in the floor.
This kid with the ball is the best shooter in all of college basketball.
Sheppard on the drive. Point lead for Kentucky with 8:45 to go.
Danger zone for Louisville right now.
Sheppard and 1. Sheppard a deep 3.
Long the way Kentucky shoots this thing.
So White's on the bench, first player in the ball game with 3. Wildcats have a pair of players with 2. Wagner and Dillingham. 5 to shoot for Sheppard. Squares and hits. Here's Mitchell. Back for Sheppard. 15 to shoot for the Cats. Pull up 2. Front rim miss. So the Courier Journal, Rick Bozich at WDRB's written some things online, and Brendan Quinn penned a lengthy piece in The Athletic today, Jimmy, about Louisville's struggles in this sport. Sheppard a 3.
Illinois State tries to rush that ball screen. That time they hard hedge and end up switching it, so they're playing it differently.
Well, more on how Illinois State is going to have to play. Anything there from 2 years of junior varsity basketball that I remember from way back in the day here. Here's Sheppard. Even just a sliver of space here can beat you. 80 against Memphis last month, or I guess I should say a few weeks ago. High-scoring Rebels team this year. Sheppard a couple years ago.
Yep, Dad played for the Milwaukee Bucks as well.
Sheppard misfired.
When he gets hot, he can take over a game just like Reeves. Those 25 points in the second half versus North Dakota State were impressive. Talked about Ole Miss earlier over Memphis and Arkansas. What a big one at home versus Duke. And then the Aggies over Ohio State. I don't know if they watched it. I had 4 teams and they still beat me up, man. What did I do wrong?
They were relevant, man. You know what I mean? People forget, how good we were. That's almost 30 years ago, Sheppard, I think.
Yeah. Well, you talked about recruiting Kentucky guys, you guys all being Kentucky guys, and it means something different when you're from the state to wear the jersey.
Yep.
And Reed Sheppard is a prime example of that.
And then he gets to show,
DJ Wagner got the switch. Picked up his dribble. Henry Samuel did a nice job of giving him a little bit of space, trying to force that shot. He was coming into this one. And look how quickly Kentucky got the ball up floor after a made bucket. And Sheppard. Mitchell again. Sheppard gets it off in time. No, loose ball down to Dillingham. And he's got an extra gear when he gets going. Florida does well to get back in transition.
They maybe even turned one down that they should have taken, but
Sheppard straight on.
Just fending off these Cats, and now a double team. He calls out the defense, and Mitchell trying to take advantage of it. Sheppard, 3-pointers in the game. Sheppard hesitation move.
Kentucky that time got burned on that weak side.
He's picked up his second. They'll kick it. Wagner, extra pass. Sheppard. That's a big.
The rebound off that. And Onyenso had a layup that was essentially taken away. So they lost.
Marquette and Virginia Tech, but he's a Texas guy. His 5th year now down here with the Aggies. Deep one for Sheppard.
It's about defensive stops for Texas A&M at home.
Sheppard. Tipped. Boy, and had Coleman tipped it back, he had a couple of wide open teammates.
That confusing your guards.
Off the feed from Mitchell. In transition. Back to Sheppard. Cashes out as the opposing teams had shut down this Kentucky player with this 5 on the floor. Who would it be?
Yeah, that's a great question. You can't come up with the right answer.
Dillingham into the big fella. Sheppard open on the wing. Got it. Dillingham with the rebound. Well, Dillingham and Sheppard, great rebounders from their guard spots.
Fired up by Demery. Mitchell whips it over to Sheppard. Spots up for a 3. Got it with the basketball.
He had some big plays down the stretch in that big come-from-behind win against Florida State. Sheppard on a three. Got it.
They'll have to go to Tennessee. I don't know the schedule. Look, but if they play at Tennessee, any of these places that are tough, they lost at A&M, right? They were challenged by an older team. They can go left.
You were a teammate of his grandfather?
Isn't that crazy? I'm now doing grandkids. He was Milt Wagner. Whoever's guarding the ball, Justin Hill, just got layups.
Yep. Sheppard.
Kentucky just 3 for 9 to start this game. It's Reeves back to Sheppard. Beautiful play, but he misses the 10. The veteran Mitchell. Freshman Sheppard. No. It's a physical game. Even John Calipari's got some blood on his lip. Here's Sheppard. Big
mind. It's got to start today. Sheppard on the drive. Left hand. Won't go. Reeves. Mark over Reeves. Such a tough shot. Now backpedaling. You got to turn and sprint. You're not going to backpedal and stop Kentucky. And given that they're 1-5 in the league, and let's be honest, tip it a reeling, this is a huge game for Arkansas, don't you think? No question. Sheppard turns the corner. Can't get it to go.
And the question is, how do you play those guys? They had played so long with mostly guards, and that baseline side off.
Sheppard, nice little shot fake, gets through.
Ball movement that Arkansas needs to get open shots, and a great pass by Mekhi Mitchell off that short roll.
And Justin Edwards, limited minutes here today.
Well, Edwards is a lefty, and you have to force him to his right. He wants to get to that left hand.
And again, no Rob Dillingham. If you weren't with us early, he is out with an unavailable. And again, Devo Davis as Sheppard jams 4 for 6, 8 points. Sheppard, and he same 5 for John Calipari. They've been out there a while. Sheppard with 1 on the shot.
Credit to Reed Sheppard for those great passes he threw, and really Antonio Reeves has been the offense. He's got 21.5 in a low-scoring game. That's the difference.
Sheppard back to Trey Mitchell. Sheppard for 3. And all
not shy shooting a 3 in transition.
Sheppard off. Fierro lot
goes up. That's when the fight begins on the glass.
Sheppard pull up. That was
Antonio Reeves is the most valuable.
Yep.
But I think Trey Mitchell is the most indispensable.
Great play by.
Got the switch. Now Samuel on Dillingham.
Sheppard
watched the shot and then got back to rebound.
Sheppard all the way to the hole, and the Bears are looking to extend a 9-game home win streak.
They had to go around on Yenso and put it in his left hand, but a terrific catch on that short roll. And now Samuel on Sheppard.
Blow by him, and that's Cecil. 2-on-1 with Reeves, and he'll pull it back.
We had on Yenso wide open, rim running. And the matchup's not in the favor of
Florida offense. Samuel getting set to come back in. A high archer.
Really found that window like a quarterback.
Right.
That was a heck of a pass.
Good job by Florida to keep it close here towards the end of the half.
Houck did a nice job helping and switching off.
Sheppard all the way to the hole, lace it up.
So to get out of there so he could back him down.
Floater from Sheppard
in the half court.
Burke stays on the floor. Sheppard open for a 3. Got the arrow goes to the floor to get it. Careful here. Reed Sheppard just off to the left.
The ball screen was coming and Kugel just pulled up and drilled it.
Sheppard hanging. Wow, what a way for the Gators.
His middle game, Zion Cohen's middle game is so good.
Sheppard no good on Yenso once, no. Second time. Sheppard. A 11-point lead. And time runs out on Kansas.
finish there.
His first points of the game. 2 here in the first half. Sheppard, just 3 points. Catch and shoots. Off the front, 2 shots tonight. Has an assist and a couple of rebounds. That won't drop.
Can't slip up at any time.
Reeves underneath, had that one blocked. We'll kick it back out to Dillingham. Sheppard wide open.
Playing probably took a lot more minutes. He's gotten a lot more minutes this season than maybe they thought. 13 minutes of ball game. Good pass. Easy bucket.
Kentucky 0 for 4 from outside the arc, fellas, and they're the best three-point shooting team in the country.
That was up for grabs every nice hustle by back screen the big and pop out.
Gonzaga's well prepared.
Sheppard had it blocked by Hickman.
Oh, foul behind by Hickman.
You're Kentucky.
Double figure first half for Nolan Hickman with 11 already.
PJ really doing a good job.
Tierra is usually a tough matchup. There he is.
Sheppard has not scored and still has.
Tierra.
Kentucky didn't have numbers very long. Gonzaga got back on defense.
He's in the attack mode, Tierra. Isn't he getting a piece of the lane?
Sheppard, a scoop with 2 hands.
Can't let him get downhill like that. He's too good when he gets in the lane.
Sheppard off the window. Got it. Sheppard, 3. In and out.
He gives it up early.
They all give it up.
Yeah,
they all share it.
Unselfish.
For a young team. Usually young teams don't share it.
Sheppard way up off the window. And the follow.
That was just over help.
Wagner kicks, Sheppard wide open. Money. Good dump off there, and Sharp tried to jam it, and he missed. Sheppard the other way. That's a goaltend. Early 3 taken by Murray is off. Sheppard long 3. Boy.
Easy bucket.
Sharp at the end of the shot clock had to force up that shot.
Is a terrific kid. His dad coached at Arkansas Pine Bluff, and Cam wants to be an agent. When I got mine, I mean, it's
aggressive ice cream eater.
It's not quite the how many licks does it take to get to a Tootsie Pop.
Right.
It's a little more than 3, but mine's gone quickly.
Sheppard. Flanagan on Sheppard. Takes him, and how about the hands of Sheppard again?
But Flanagan went right into his chest, and Sheppard's still able to knock it away.
Hesitation move by Sheppard all time. Nerlens Noel, his number is in jeopardy.
If you want to call that 3-year period an era. 96, 97, 98. Kentucky was an overtime period away. Marty, did you see that?
I watched it. I guarantee the truck is looking for it, wondering what are they talking about? Fierro, 4 seconds on the clock. Sheppard fires. No.
It collapses the defense, and a great pass by Janai Broome.
They are top 10 of the, and it rolls off the rim to Onienso, who's playing big minutes again here for Kentucky. John Calipari has tried all 3 guys at center at various points this season. Bradshaw and Ivisic the other, but right now appears to be Onienso's. Fierro giving Kentucky some really good minutes in this one. Won't get the shot off over Cardwell. Sheppard off. First points off turnovers for Auburn tonight. And their first field goal here in the second half.
And now they're pressuring the ball.
Sheppard, tough one.
Kentucky's just salting this away. There's not enough time.
They've done a great job down the stretch here handling the ball. Sheppard.
Inside of 10. Sheppard, deep three, off the mark, couldn't hit the bunny. Now Sheppard racing up the floor. Sheppard could not, no field goals in the last 4.5 minutes. LSU had that 6-minute stretch earlier. 2-point Tiger lead. Reeves trying to get downhill, but the angle cut off.
LSU just doing one heck of a job defensively, staying in front of the ball and helping each other out.
Sheppard did a lot of games over 5 years. Started out at Illinois State. Shout out Doug Collins, by the way. Hall of Fame. This LSU team continues to fight. Third straight game. They've stormed back from it.
By the way, Rob Dillingham out here in this game only has 2 points, but he averages around 15 per game.
Clock at 4. Here's Sheppard with 2. Pull-up jumper. And the putback.
Walters. Both of those guys can shoot it. Walters catch and shoot. Unabashed, really.
Walters defending Sheppard on the outside.
There's that little floppy set. This kid's unerring from deep. Career. Good move. Got to mix his game up.
53-37. Kentucky shooting 64% from the field.
All good shots, too. Look at this easy one for him. Goodness. Look at this automatic switching. None of this
Back away by Sheppard. Sheppard rising. Oates during his Alabama career as the Crimson Tide get another bucket on one end, and then Sheppard. 110-78. Wildcats. Reed Sheppard, that's a deep one.
Got a range, though.
For him. Most by Alabama player since 1993. James Hollywood Robinson had 7 hard before he ever catches it. Sheppard open 3. Yes. He leads the team by 52.
And that zoom action into a shooter, so difficult to handle. Hubbard has such explosiveness in his jump shot.
Sheppard, Mississippi. Sheppard. 3 of 5 of 5 out of a break. Sheppard, that's too strong. Sheppard, his 3 no foul.
From a defensive standpoint, watch Sheppard.
Yeah, pretty.
3 teams inside the top 10 net, which leads the nation. Tennessee 5, Bama 6, and Auburn 7. That's why those schedule strengths are so brutal right now for 4 or 5 teams in this league.
Zvonimir Ivisic getting set to check back in. Reeves has been outstanding lately. Sheppard all the way. And he's 9-minute mark of the second half.
Stagger away for Reeves.
Sheppard. Floater. Too good.
How smooth is he?
Wagner goes behind his back. Sheppard. Oh!
Rebound from Mississippi State in this game.
Sheppard again. Not that.
Close this thing out.
Oh, Sheppard, another steal. Up and over with a point lead down to 1. Sheppard pulls up. Goes. Oh, bad pass. Good hands by Reeves. They got a 2-on-1. Sheppard. Lays. And he buried it to tie it. 7-3 of the night. Chance for Kentucky. Sheppard. Got it.
The big fella dribbles the backcourt to Antonio Reeves, and now Sheppard for 3.
Mark, get it going. Kentucky's going to be in trouble because those two love to take over games.
Sheppard, after a slow start, he's warming up.
Yes, he is. Arkansas's guards have to get back after these ISO.
Sheppard mid-range for the Kentucky rebound.
This is where LL's got to be smarter as a point guard.
Sheppard, pull up 3. Another rebound. Boy, he's playing inspired right now. Sheppard all the way to the other side of the court. Got it back. 3 again. Yes, again.
In these environments, they forget about everything, and they go back to who they are. Debo Davis is an assassin defensively.
This guy.
There, let them play.
6-point Arkansas lead on the road. Sheppard, pull up.
SEC tournament quarterfinals, that Kentucky, that Vandy team just got better and better as the year played out.
Kentucky just comes at you in waves, don't they? They're almost too deep everywhere.
Into the paint. Now Dillingham sets the feet. Left the three short. Another offensive rebound for Kentucky. They are winning that battle. Sheppard wide open. This is the nation's best. Right up on Magnon. Gets some space. Leaves the fall away short. Sheppard eyes always up. Scanning the floor. Dillingham back for the nation's best three-point. Scheller down the other side now. Rings out.
The Vandy's got to be careful. This tempo is starting to pick up.
Sheppard steps into the mid-range.
Offensive skill set, but what a luxury to have that kind of depth at that position.
Sheppard wants three. 27 Tennessee. Kentucky is now 3 of 10 from the field.
There's that back screen on the center. Great reaction defensively.
Sheppard using the screen.
They run that for Reeves quite a bit.
They can just pick up that dribble because Gainey got a small piece. Sheppard, pull up, pop, bottom. Jordan Gainey.
Good shot, though.
Kentucky with a chance to regain the lead. To the rim. Kentucky is clicking here, up by double figures. Thiera wants to go one-on-one.
Nice ball fake.
Sheppard off the heel. Sheppard, and Kentucky gets a reload.
And Raph, Kentucky getting into the paint, getting that defense to collapse, creating those open threes. And Sheppard just couldn't convert.
Reeves, feed it. That's a deep one. In and out. Beam now for Connect. 15 of Tennessee's 23.
Reeves so good without the ball.
Sheppard against Vescovy. Freshman against fifth-year senior.
All SEC.
5 to shoot. Sheppard drives the big. And that ball tipped by Sheppard. He's got quick hands. Scoops it up. Sheppard. Cold-blooded three. Blocked by Onyenso.
A steal here.
Popped up in the air. Ziegler trying to track it down. It gets knocked over to Dillingham.
Jumper.
Sheppard shooting practice. Bottom.
Beautiful.
Beat it. Sheppard got him. 8 points off the bench. Sheppard with 14 of them.
Staying in front of Dillingham is a difficult task.
Sheppard one-on-one.
Step back.
Left jab and jumper. The Kentucky lead is 12. Sheppard out front, watched by Gainey. 13 to shoot. Sheppard to the rim. Ivisic around the handle. Dillingham extra. Sheppard. Ching.
Reeves busy.
Screen. Ivisic. Sheppard again. Yes.
Can get to the rim now, Wagner. Very good going left in particular.
Drive. Kick. Sheppard is off the mark.
And Sheppard knocks it back with the steal. 6-point lead thanks to a 7-0 run. Sheppard guarded by Jace Carter. Sheppard gets another look from three.
Shooters, because this is not the same Kentucky team a year ago.
Sheppard again. Calipari screaming instructions to Onyenso. He wanted the ball screen for Sheppard. Dillingham trying to get through traffic. A lot of hand fighting on these drives. Sheppard all alone. His third. If you polled the Kentucky coaching staff and you said, hey, this is going to be a race to 50 at halftime, they would be happy with that, thinking that that would play right into their hands, especially from a tempo standpoint. Sheppard again, off to the left.
Trying to slow down A&M.
Sheppard creates a steal. Sheppard for three. Went to the deck. Dillingham setting up Washington for the drive. Can't go. Ivisic no. Reeves tracks it down. Mitchell to Dillingham. Hammer to Sheppard.
Look how they're all matched up, but that's where they're throwing the ball.
First shot, Edmond beats Sheppard, but a rejection on Yenso, his second block of the half. Kentucky in transition. Sheppard a three.
To Golke and Townsend.
Sheppard drives in, scoop shot, not them threes for the Golden Grizzlies.
They're not moving at all. A lot of standing around now. The worst thing you could do against this defense is stand around. No cutting.
Sheppard for three. It's good.
Got to go quick.
Sheppard, that's a deep three. No good.